Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So we have a very forward episode of our ending of our young little our old little stalker, because she's clearly older than one of our characters, but you know they're still in high school, so it's not like they're super old. But being 1 year older than this man truly changed his opinion on this girl cold-heartedly, and it kind of just goes to show you how stuck in the way some like men and women are sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna say this is only a man thing, right? Like, this is like women do this too, and that's what's kind of like funny about this is it's just pretty much saying that there's such picky people out there that literally go into that much detail to find someone that they truly think is the right one or whatever. But once they find out if they're the right one or not, they never really care to take the plunge to find out if there's one or two negative things that you don't necessarily agree with. And because of those things, you might miss out on a completely good relationship just because you didn't want to do you didn't want to change the way you had to look at things, or I was going to say the way you want it, and then you could still get it, but if it's not perfect the way you always wanted to see it, then you just give it up completely. So that was kind of like his downfall of this episode. Is just he got pretty much what he could have ever wanted, but to be fair, I think he also may have made the right choice when it came down to the in-game decision of just like how much of a stalker she was and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird and it's kind of funny at the same time, because sometimes you want to imagine having a girl that's that into you. Do you really think she's going to be into anyone else? Or if she is into anyone else, she can hide it from you, by the way this is shown? There's no way she would get away with actually hiding another relationship or a crush on you. So in my opinion, she's not that bad. Out of all the girls we've met, she is really not that bad, to be fair. So for him to even question it is kind of suspect for him. I mean, she's gonna probably look like a loli for the rest of her life. So, like I was saying, in the future, people tend to grow up. Like, people tend to become older. So, to then find out that you were trying to get with somebody that's younger than you, that has all these criteria that you want to meet, but somehow you can get older and you were going to stay at this, looking for the girls at the same age. Like, he already was his character was already trash when it came down to that aspect of his character. But for him to stick to his guns this week was pretty impressive, knowing that he could have, been in a relationship with somebody that's pretty good for him. I mean, you gotta imagine that the reason why someone usually takes that many pictures and stuff of you, there's one or two reasons why, and a lot of people like to jump to the conclusion of, oh, it's because, they want to murder you and they want to know exactly how to do it and this and that. But if you look at it in this girl's perspective, she just never had the courage to be in front of him. She never had the courage to talk to him. So what better way to at least be able to see him is to take a picture, have some photo documented of him, something. But then one picture that was completely blurry turns into, a bunch of pictures that are now getting scary, and after a while, it probably got wild, or not after a while, it probably got a little bit crazy that she was going that in on it, but like I was saying, like she only wants you and wants to be with you, and that right there in that room is the complete evidence of how badly she's been at least admiring you, you know. So it was funny to me to see that all that was more or less like the cherry on top, that he felt like he made the best decision. I mean, not to mention the fact that he straight up comes into the room, and when he shows up, it's the time where the lights are still off, so you can't see any of these pictures. So not only is he like digging himself a hole by saying, oh yeah, I do want to be in a relationship, I think it can work out, blah blah blah, you then come to find yourself in that room with all your own pictures of you hanging up, and not to mention your so-called friend try to hook you up with this chick who has all these pictures, and he clearly knew about it from probably start to finish, seeing how he's all nonchalant in there with her talking about it, not even, you know, freaking out about all these pictures, or, you know, trying to be on his side about it. Think about that. So I'm kind of interested to see if he almost ends his friendship with this guy for allowing, you know, this girl to be the one that he tried to assist with in the grand scheme of stuff. When he was trying to help him, he didn't, like, you know, put his whole self into you know, helping one of these girls get you know, a way to get at him or something, you know. So he might feel some type of way that he did this, you know. So, or not, I don't know. I'm just interested in the grand scheme of like how this all truly plays out. But with all that being said, I hope you guys are having an amazing week, or at least now it's about to be the weekend. So yeah, hope you guys have an amazing weekend. But I definitely am late on this one. I got really caught up in this new Remnant of the Ashes game that I have some recording on the channel of, but it's a little bit harder to get that stuff done because I can't hear anything that's going on, and a lot of the game is a whole bunch of sound cues of hearing a monster sneaking up on you, to a monster shooting a beam across the map and being able to hear said beam. So yeah, that's the only reason why I wasn't playing it as much. I gotta get really good at that game to be able to show it and talk about anime the whole time. So working on that. But until then, I will have this stuff on if I don't have people to, you know, run with on that game. But all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing one. I will definitely talk to you tomorrow. We got some awesome stuff to watch tomorrow, so I can't wait. Well, today, because it's like 3 a.m. when I'm making this. So with all that being said, I'll talk to you in a couple of hours. So with that, peace.